Hello, thank you for joining me for today's episode of Mike Talks About Subaru. Today we're going to take a look at the 2020 Subaru Outback Premium 2.5i. This is the entry level for the premium package on the Outback. Standard in all the Subarus with automatic transmission this year is a Subaru EyeSight system. Once you get into this premium level, the add-ons include fog lights, the alloy wheels, integrated turn signals, 10-way power driver's seat, heated seats on both driver and passenger side, the large touchscreen radio with integrated climate control, still a turnkey start on this trim level. When you get into the add-on packages, it will add on push button start, blind spot detection, rear cross traffic alert, available moonroof, and power tailgate. Inside the car, what I want to go over today is going to be the different functions of each of these buttons you see, and a walkthrough on the technology that you'll find in the radio. So starting left to right, we've got mirror adjustment, L for the left, R for the right, and then just a joystick to move your mirrors around. Below there you'll find your lock and unlock buttons, and then your windows up and down, and then rear window lockout right there. Here is your headlight wand, high beam, parking lights, automatic headlights, and off. On the inside, fog lights off, fog lights on, push forward for high beam, pull back for low beam. To the right hand side is your wiper wand. Down one click is an intermittent speed, second click is low, third click is high. Pull the whole thing towards you to wash the windshield. The outside knob here is going to control your rear wiper, which will give you up one, intermittent, up again is continuous. From there you can continue to roll it forwards. It'll squirt your rear window until you release. And as well as the off position, you can roll it backwards and hold it to squirt the rear window, release it, and the wiper is going to wipe a couple times. Moving ahead a little bit, you have the minus and plus paddles. Those are for the paddle shifting for the car. Put in drive, and over to the left, put you in a manual mode. In that manual mode, you can shift through the car's virtual gears. You'll see in the bottom left-hand corner here as you shift through gears there. And ahead of there, the left and right will go through your preset stations on the radio. Volume up, volume down. Source will switch between AM, FM, CD, auxiliary, CD if you have had one installed. The Outbacks no longer come standard equipped with the CD player. This is your talk button where you can actually give commands to the car, the radio, to perform different functions. Whether it be adjusting your climate control, changing your radio station, changing the fan speed for climate, all sorts of different options are available there. Below that is answer the phone and hang up the phone for your Bluetooth. Underneath you'll find these buttons which pull towards you. Those are going to change your heads-up display in between the tachometer and speedometer. All the different features that you can see and what you can look at there as you scroll through. To the right hand side you'll find cruise control on and off. When you activate cruise control, it readies lane centering, which you'll see in the upper right hand corner of the display here. Lane centering works with cruise control to keep you centered in the lane on the interstate. Below that, cruise control on and off is where you can actually deactivate or reactivate that lane centering. Press down to set your cruise. Up is resume and accelerate. Once you've set your speed, every time you press up, it will increase first to the nearest 5 mph. So if you've set it at 63, you press up once, it will go to 65, 70, 75. Same thing if you go down. Had you set it at 63, you'll end up at 60, 55, 50, so on and so forth. The buttons here will increase and decrease the distance between you and the vehicle ahead of you for the adaptive cruise control. Moving over to the radio. First and foremost, we'll start with your hazard light button. It will be found in the top left-hand corner of the radio screen. Below that, volume knob. To the right is the tuner button. Below volume is on and off for the front defrost. Underneath the tuner is your rear defrost and heated mirror button. And below both of those is your controller to change your temperature up, change the temperature down if your climate control system is turned on. So you can see it goes through driver's side, passenger side. Fan speed can be adjusted right here, or by pressing in the center will bring up the big display where you can also adjust your fan speed here. This is where you'll find selection for where you want it to actually blow the air to, and your controls: maximum AC, automatic blow, air recirculator off, air recirculator back on. If you hit the temperature button on either side or this chair, you can increase and decrease your temperature this way. You can drag and drop the bar. This is also where you can sync up driver's side and passenger side temperature to be controlled with the driver's side. And your heated seats would be found in here: high, medium, low, and off. This display will time out and go back to the previous display if you don't touch it, or you can hit the red X in the upper right hand corner. Radio brings you to your radio screen. This is where you can program in all your different stations. Select FM, XM. You can go in and change your graphics equalizer right here. Home button brings you back to your home screen. Media would be selecting USB, Bluetooth input. Your USBs are located right in front of the little cubby hole. Phone, you would select to bring up your phone information for what you have connected with Bluetooth. Your recent calls, your favorites, your phone book, phone dialer, things like that would be found in there. Under apps, you'll find your Subaru Starlink connection, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto is found in there, Travel Link, which is through the Sirius XM, and My Subaru, which gives you connection to the adding service appointments. Roadside assistance would be through there as well, which you can also set up roadside through the buttons above. Car info is going to give you just a few basics: angle of approach, your systems, what's active and what's not. Maintenance reminders would be found in here as well. Subaru Starlink, same as what it does in the apps. It connects your phone to the Starlink system for things like Yelp reviews, Google Calendars, a few other things. You can download an app on your phone called Starlink, which would connect you to that. My Subaru, again, same thing as what it is. If you're in the app screen, this is where you can do your roadside concierge. If you've signed up for it, would be found in there. Settings is going to bring you to all the different vehicle settings, starting with your general settings for the car, sound settings, adding in phones. Phone management would be found in here. Radio settings for your FM, your AM, if you want HD on, save bookmarks. Car settings, this is where you're going to find eyesight settings, your keyless entry system, if you want the lights to flash when you use your keyless entry, how long your defrog is turned on for, auto light sensor sensitivity. That's all going to be found in here. Moving on, across the bottom here, the car button brings up basic controls for your vehicle, where you can change your dynamic control off and on. That's your traction control. X mode for off-roading, you can turn on here. Your auto vehicle hold, which is a system that if that's active, when you come to a complete stop, it will actually electronically hold your brake for you. Keeps the car in place until you either tap the brake pedal again or press the gas pedal, and it releases automatically. Your driving assistance features, you can set up, turn on and off your pre-collision braking, and adjust your lane departure prevention functions, whether it's just going to buzz at you, if it's actually going to nudge the steering wheel to help you stay in your lane, or if you want to turn that off completely, you can do that through there. Under others, this is where you can change your cruise control acceleration characteristics, the warning volume for the beeps from eyesight, your units if you want to change that to KPI versus MPH, your gas liters versus gallons, that type of stuff would be found in there, metric versus standard. You can also turn off your auto start stop in here. That's where it's going to actually shut down the car when you come to a complete stop at stoplights, provided all the conditions are reached. So that's found under that car. Here, the little person, if you push that, you can actually set up driver profiles, multiple profiles for different drivers, so you can add in how each thing is set up, what language you want, who you are, and then you can actually program in additional features. So for each driver profile, it will set up your phone as the default on the Bluetooth, things of that nature. Up top, you can scroll through and see different things up here. Water temperature, oil temperature, average speed driven. This is giving us the weather update. This is through the Travel Link app here. We can update that so it would show Maine and a certain region in Maine. Fuel prices, stock prices, sports we'll find in there. X mode, on and off. Again, that's that off-road mode. And then this one just shows you what radio station you're on, or Bluetooth connectivity, what song you're playing, things like that. Parking brake is engaged by pulling up. To disengage it, your car needs to be on, foot needs to be on the brake, push down on it. As I mentioned earlier, we have manual mode, which is straight back and over to the left. Reverse is down one. You put in reverse, within 2 seconds, you'll have your backup camera. Neutral, and drive. Armrest opens up as either the small carrier or the full cubby. You have an area in front of the passenger seat, a little shelf. You can put notebooks or passenger, you can set there, cell phone there, that type of thing. The glove box has changed from a open to the up position by opening sideways now. Comes down normal like a glove box. Always has. Adjusting your vents up on the knob is open. Rolled down is going to close those vents. Map lights above. Push them to turn them on and off. SOS for emergency response. The eyes for roadside assistance. Sunglasses holder. You have your vanity mirror with lights. Use that only while parked. Same thing on the passenger side. You get your vanity mirror with lights. Both come out and they do slide. The headrests do adjust. These are whiplash protection headrests. If you accidentally push one down, all you have to do is push it all the way down and release it to set it back to default full upright position. That is going to be today's episode. If there's anything that I missed, anything you might have questions on, please leave comments, questions in the comment section below. And please subscribe to my channel and watch for more videos. Thank you.